What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Intergalactic Brew, and I wanted to do a video, but I kind of wanted to do something kind of out of the norm that y'all probably wouldn't expect me to do. I know y'all are very familiar and are probably used to me, doing videos pertaining to sports or just life in general, or either just ranting and getting something off my chest or mind. But I want to kind of switch the style up on y'all a little bit, because I want to do a video on X Factor. Now I know I ain't the only one. It's a lot of y'all here on YouTube that's been watching X Factor and that's been keeping up with it. And I was just on, the X Factor website just a few minutes ago, and I was just looking at all the, I guess they call it the farewell statements from the judges' houses. I was just looking at all the winners' videos and everything, and I was just, just real intrigued, by this whole live show thing, and the competition is so stacked, that I just felt in my heart that I just had to do a video. And I'm just the type of guy, when I feel something in my heart and in my mind that I feel that I have to, present or say, I'm gonna say it no matter what. So I felt like I'd take it to the air, and do a video on X Factor. And the reason why I'm doing this video is I'm going to give y'all my predictions on who I think has a good shot of coming out on top in these live shows. So, there you go. So, let's go ahead and get down to it. Just a little disclaimer for all the people that want to act immature, and come on here and like try to hate and diss me and stuff. I'm gonna let you know right now, if you come on here, talking all this, silly gibberish, your comment will be deleted just as quick as you put it up. So, if you're not coming on here to talk about X Factor or who you think got a chance to win this thing, don't even try it. Like, seriously, I do not play that, for real. And this is for only people that's only been watching X Factor. Like, I don't want to have no comment on here talking about some who cares and all this other crap, or this is irrelevant. Alright? So, yeah, I'm just doing this out of fun, so know that. But anyway, so I'm looking at the group, so I'm looking at the remaining acts here from each judge's category. And basically, I'm going to be giving you my underdogs, my sleepers, my dark horses, and of course my losers. Sorry, I can't find any other way else to put it, So anyway, let's go ahead and get it started. All right, we got Simon Cowell's group, the girls. We got Drew. I can't pronounce your last name. I'm so sorry. Melanie Amaro, Rachel Crow, Simone Battle, and Tia Tolliver. Paul Abdul's group, or Paul Abdul's category, the groups, we got the Brew Boys, Intensity, Lakota Rain, and the Stereo Hogs. For Nicole Scherzinger, the over 30s, we got Dexter Haygood, Josh Krajic, Leroy Bell, Stacey Francis. L.A. Reid. For the boys, we got Brian Bradley, a.k.a. Astro, Chris Renee, Marcus Canny, and of course Philip Lomax. Alright, so there you go. First group I'm going to break down. Simon's group, the girls. So, I was thinking, after watching the show Tuesday, and I was just thinking about it overnight, and I was trying to narrow it down to 3 girls who I thought had the best chance of winning this thing. I mean, all these girls got a chance. Don't get me wrong, but I was just basically collecting in my mind the three girls that I thought that stood out and, like I said, have the best chance, in my opinion. So the three girls I've narrowed it down to was Drew, Melanie, and Rachel. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Drew, first off, I feel like Drew could relate, to the 16 and under minority, because she's got that upbeat, bubbly personality, and she's got that distinctive voice to where the 16 and under group will want to buy her music, and I feel like with the Justin Biebers and the Taylor Swifts and the Selena Gomez's of the world, and I feel like since Britney and Christina have already grown up and doing their own thing, I feel like Drew could probably fill that void, because we really don't have, another girl like that, to really come along and set it off. So I feel that's where Drew, could really impact that demographic. Now, as far as Melanie goes, Melanie, I don't know. I think maybe she could win over the older group, like the 40 and up. I think she could win over the older people just because, she sings with a lot of emotion, and and she has a very strong voice as well, and she really makes you feel it, because she sings, so emotionally, and so raw, and it's effortless. You don't ever hear her straining on notes or, having to put any unnecessary runs, with her pitch and everything. So I just feel like, she could probably not just win over I'll call them the young adult demographic, but she could also win over the older people as well. Just for her emotion and her strong voice quality. Now, as far as Rachel is concerned, Rachel, I think Rachel and Drew, I think they're kind of like, in the same boat, because I feel like Rachel, is that fireball, that's just waiting to launch at you. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like she's probably the most explosive act out of this group. And I feel like, she can really surprise and electrify, the crowd, just for, the way she's able to adapt to a certain song that she sings. And, y'all seen it firsthand, from the first song she did, to the If I Were a Boy, to the, Backstreet Boys, the way she flipped that, so I feel like, she could just, along with Drew, if she made it, I feel like she could, excuse me, I feel like she could, I think she could, wow the, again, that 16 and under demographic, just with her energy, because, when you look at Willow Smith, nobody expected Willow Smith, to be the type of performer that she is. And now she's taken, that 16 and under minority, by the palm of her hand and just ran with them. You know what I mean? So Rachel Crow could be, right there, could be that fine line, So yeah. But I could definitely see Rachel, turning some heads Tuesday. And I think she will. So there you go. As far as Simone and Tia Tolliver go, Simone Battle, I should say, and Tia Tolliver. Simone, what I like about her, she's an all-around entertainer. She's gonna give you what you want. You know what I'm saying? She if you ask her to put on a show, she is going to put on a show. Bottom line. You know what I mean? And I just love her style. You know what I'm saying? Her style is just, so unique. Coming out there with the shades on, and the little fancy hats, and the shorts and stuff like that, and it's cool, man. It's cool. She kind of gives me that, Janelle Monáe type of feel, like a younger, I should say, Janelle Monáe. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, just that all-out entertainment factor. And her vocals are not too bad either. She's actually pretty solid, than what people think she is. Because that performance she did at Simon's house, that kind of gave me a different opinion about her. So Simone, she could do some damage too, as well as Tia Tolliver. Tia Tolliver, she's got that sass, the dare say sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? She's just sexy. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, she's just got that sass about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not afraid, to go there and push the envelope. And I think that's what might give her a chance in this competition. So, but anyway, basically, this is how I'm going to do this. For my favorite, I'm going to go with Melanie Amoro. For my underdog, I got Rachel. For my dark horse, I got Drew. And, you know what? I'm actually going to say Drew. I'm actually going to say Drew and Simone are my dark horses. They are my dark horses. And, I don't know, man. I mean, Tia, as much of that sass and everything that she has, for some reason, I just feel like, for some reason, I just feel like, she's going to try to do too much and kind of be over the top. I mean, I could be wrong, but, I just got a feeling about Tia that she might not be the one. She might not be the one to survive, but who am I to say? I'm just somebody doing a video on YouTube. It's just my opinion. Okay. Let's see. The groups. Okay, we got the Brew Boys, Intensity, and Lakota Rain. Okay, I'm going to make this plain and simple. It's going to come down to Intensity and Lakota Rain. Bottom line. The reason why I say Intensity is because Intensity, I know this is going to sound really, really absurd to me to say this, but they remind me, of a Glee. They remind me of the Glee people. Like, seriously. I mean, they just have that, just have that dramatic, fun, spirited feel to them, and they're all talented. They all can sing. They all can dance. They have great chemistry. It's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So, I think that's what might get them over in this in the competition. As far as Lakota Rain is concerned, I just think they're the girls next door, kind of like the hot chicks that you would, stare at out of your window that's walking down the street laughing and, talking about whatever, But I mean, they talented with it, they hot, they really are. You know what I'm saying? I think they could be, that Dixie Chicks, I think they could fill the void for the Dixie Chicks or whatever. But basically, it's gonna come down between these two. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But that's gonna be the end of my time. Peace.